The Girl Who Answered the Midnight Call. Deep emotional narration, slow suspense build, fast-paced horror storytelling. In Japan, there's an urban legend people refuse to talk about after midnight. They say a dead girl uses random phones to call the living, and if you answer, she only asks one question. Can you see me behind you? 17-year-old Aya Morimoto thought the story was fake, just another internet myth designed to scare lonely people at night. Until her phone rang at exactly 12:13 a.m. Phone voice. Can you see me behind you? Aya laughed nervously, but then the room became silent. Slowly, Aya turned around. At the end of the hallway stood a pale woman with long black hair, motionless, watching her, and then she disappeared. Days later, Aya discovered something terrifying. Police records connected 27 disappearances to the exact same phone call. Every victim vanished after answering it, and none of them were ever found again. The next night, the phone rang again. Phone voice. You looked away. Aya froze. Her breathing became heavy, because this time, the woman was closer. Desperate for answers, Aya searched online horror forums. That was when she discovered the name people feared most, the Watching Woman, and beneath one anonymous post, 3 words were repeated over and over again. Never answer twice. But it was already too late. Phone voice. I'm right behind you now. Aya's eyes filled with tears. She refused to turn around. The room became cold, silent, and then she felt a hand touch her shoulder. The next morning, Aya Morimoto disappeared. Police found only one thing left behind, her phone, still ringing. One officer made the mistake of answering it.
Can you
Phone
see her
voice.
behind you?
Can you see her behind you? The officer slowly turned around, and the security cameras stopped recording. When police reviewed the footage, they saw something impossible, a woman crawling out from the darkness behind him. Seconds later, the officer vanished. Someone leaked the footage online. Millions watched it, millions replayed it, and suddenly, people all over the world started receiving the calls. Most people tried to forget the legend, but one man became obsessed with it, paranormal filmmaker Ren Takahashi. Ren traced the first call to an abandoned hospital outside Tokyo. The moment he entered, every phone inside the building began ringing at once. Hidden deep inside the hospital, Ren discovered old patient tapes. One recording contained a woman screaming in terror. Recorded voice. She copies your face after the 4th call. Then Ren heard breathing behind him. Slowly, he turned the camera around, and for the first time, the world finally saw her. Ghost. You watched too long. Ren ran through the hospital corridors, but the building kept changing. Hallways stretched endlessly, exit doors disappeared, and behind him, she. Inside a hidden patient file, Ren discovered the horrifying truth. 30 years earlier, a girl named Mina Kisaragi became the victim of illegal sound experiments conducted through telephone frequencies. The experiments destroyed her mind, but something else survived. Then Ren's phone rang. Mina, you opened the door. The lights shut off instantly. Thousands of faces appeared in the darkness around him, victims, watching silently. Weeks later, Ren's camera was found outside the hospital. The final recording was uploaded online in the footage. Ren stared silently into the camera before whispering one final warning. Ren, she's inside the calls now. Then, his face began changing into hers. Since the footage was released, hundreds of people have reported receiving the midnight call, and tonight, your phone might ring too. Can you see me behind you?